So we bought this door a few years ago and it had clear glass in it, but we wanted it frosted so people couldn't see in. So we bought these like film protector things that have been on there for the past like 3 years. But as you can see, especially on the outside, they're starting to peel off. So it's not like the best long-term solution. So I got this spray, basically like frost that we're gonna go ahead and try today. So the first thing we're gonna do is just peel this off, which the nice thing is this is very easy to peel off. So we're gonna get it off and then we're gonna go ahead and try the spray frost. So here's the product we're using. It's the Rust-Oleum frosted glass. I actually had some clear acrylic that I wanted to just test it on real quick. So if you can see, I'm gonna put it against the window. It seems to work really good. I will say, I think I got too close on my first pass and it made this weird mark. So you definitely need to keep your hand steady and keep it at a good distance. And then this is 3 coats, but they dried really quick. So I kind of just did them one after the other and it dried really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and cross our fingers and hope for the best that it comes out good. So everything is taped up. So we're gonna go ahead and shake this good and spray it. Definitely don't have kids around because it's like spray paint basically. So you're kind of inhaling it a little bit. Maybe even wear a mask. All right, it seems to have kind of spit out little pieces no matter what I do. So we're gonna see what it looks like when it dries. Okay, so after we did it, what I realized is it was spitting at it and it was making these little bubbles or whatever you want to call them that you could see when it was dry. And what we realized is that in between each layer, you need to let it completely dry. So you need to wait 5 or 10 minutes in between each layer, and then it shouldn't do that anymore. So we were doing it wrong, and that's why we took the razor blade and scraped it off, which was the best way to get it off for us, and it didn't damage the window. So do that at your own risk, but it worked really well for us. So now we're starting again. We've got 1 layer on there, we're letting it fully dry, and then we're gonna do the other layers.
Just go and do
Just
the other
keep
one.
going. Show you up close. Sometimes it looks like it's not really sticking or it's clear in certain parts, but then if you wait a few minutes, it fogs up and it actually does stick to it. So just give it a minute and let it dry. All right, so this is the 3rd layer on the top, 3, and then the 4th layer on the bottom. Okay, we are done. We got all 4 sections done. I will say, like I showed you in the video, the spitting of it is the biggest issue we had. So you definitely need to take your time, which I don't love doing, and make sure that you're waiting in between each layer. But once that's done, I really like how well this works as far as blurring out the light. So you can kind of still see that it's not totally opaque. So it lets light in, but nobody can see through our door. So that's really awesome. So we're now just going to take down all of the, what's it called? Painter's tape and stuff so that we can clean up the area. And I definitely recommend doing that because it will kind of shoot out because it's like spray paint. So definitely protect your area so you don't have a big mess. All right, we got all the tape off. It looks really good. Keep in mind all those little tips I gave you. And also when you are taping, make sure that you definitely don't get any of the edge because we have a little bit of light coming through. That's more on us for our prep job. But hopefully all these tips help you. Overall, I do think it's a good product. You just definitely need to follow some tips to make sure you have a good end result.